Okay, it's the same day, but I put on a Michigan sweater, so it looks different. Y'all saw it in me cleaning my room. But this part's video, because it's the same day, I'll be honest. Um, this part of the video is a tarot reading, because I do feel called. The energy's different. Feel really tapped in. Feel a lot of activity in my heart chakra right now. So that may be significant to you at the time. I have the Eight of Wands in reverse. You're on the edge of some good news. On the edge of maybe you're going on a vacation, some sort of trip coming up. You haven't been expressed this news yet, or like this trip hasn't happened yet, or this opportunity to travel hasn't happened or come up, but like this is on like something you're on the edge of. But right now you're just kind of trapped in a lot of anxiety, a lot of frustration. I say these with the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Swords. 8-8 may be significant to you. I do suggest looking up any of the angel numbers that I bring up, 155 or 115 on the timer, just because it might be helpful to you. But with the Eight of Swords, that card's all about feeling trapped in your anxiety. Your anxiety is trying to tell you something. But it's also making everything a little irrational right now. So my best advice would be to take a moment to sit and hear what your brain is telling yourself. Like maybe like even set a timer. I heard a YouTuber say that they set a timer for like 5 minutes and let their mind go to like the worst places. And once that 5 minutes is over, you're done. And she said that after 5 minutes, like, you can't even get that long. Like, it starts to get a little ridiculous. Like, you start to make fun of yourself a little bit, 202 on the timer. And I thought that was a really interesting and possibly useful tool. I haven't used it yet, but I would like to. With the Eight of Swords, that energy might be helpful to you because there is something your anxiety is trying to tell you. But at the same time, like, it is still paranoia. It is still unnecessary ache. 222 on the timer. I also got the Ten of Pentacles coming out with inheritance, family, and property. Maybe this anxiety is about a family member passing, or is about something with, so it's something family related. Something either with like getting in some sort of inheritance, like for real, like literally, like some sort of like someone passed or someone's just like, I don't know, like offering you something. You're worried about inheritance maybe, or maybe it could be just like you're worried about inheriting specific traits. Like it might not even be anything like life, death, like money. Like it could also be just like you're thinking about breaking family cycles and not doing the same things that your parents did, or making sure that you are doing some things that your parents did. I have two cards out upside down. The High Priestess upright. So this is, to me, both confirmation that I'm getting this out to somebody and it's true, 338 on the timer, but also this is like instant smile when you see the High Priestess. This is like trust your intuition right now because you're being divinely guided. When I see eyes on cards, I often say that eye represents divine guidance in your journey, and she has an eye on her head, a third eye. So yeah, you are very divinely guided at this time. Feels like there might be snakes around you who are clinging to you because you're so divinely guided and abundant right now. You're attracting a lot of energy in that may not necessarily be great, but your ancestors are here with you with the sugar skull. Your ancestors are here with you. And we have the Page of Pentacles, talent, skill, money. I feel like you're starting a new financial journey. You're starting a new opportunity of abundance. Maybe it's not financial, but you're looking at abundance in a different light, and you're using your skills that you've learned and gained from your life experiences, and you're taking those skills and those lessons you've learned and you're putting them towards a prosperous new endeavor. I have the Star in reverse. So you're like, you've been feeling in this energy of like not quite feeling hopeful, not feeling like fully in your ethereal like high priestess self. You haven't been feeling very connected, and I have a feeling you are a spiritual person with both the Star and the high priestess coming out. Like there's a lot of fantasy in your world, there's a lot of magic in your world, a lot of beauty in your world, and you just haven't been feeling it. You haven't been feeling the glow, you haven't been feeling the fantasy. And this message is kind of to help you regain that energy. Yeah, I had the Magician on its side, so it was blocked, but then I pulled it up right, the Magician. Yes, you are definitely spiritual in some way. Maybe you're not into like tarot, but you're like heavily religious in a church, or you're like you're the creator of your universe is what I'm hearing. So like even if you are atheist or just like agnostic, it's this energy of you control your life. You feel in control of your life, and if you are spiritual in any way, like you are manifesting, you are creating, you are praying for and blessing your life. Like you're very in control. And there's an eye on this card too. It is divine guidance. Whatever you want to believe is what you want to believe. But like the divine is helping you. They think they've taken a liking to you. I have the Five of Cups in reverse. You're leaving behind an old chapter right now, but it's nothing you're upset about. It's nothing that's like making you distraught, like putting you through like this like heavy, like there's no spilled water. Like you don't really care. I guess it's just spilled water is what I should say. It's just spilled water. 7:07 on the timer. With the Page of Pentacles or the Page of Swords in reverse, you're going into this new beginning not very cautiously. I would heed toward a little more caution. You're not new by any means at like growing and progressing and learning from your past. Like whatever lessons you're coming out of learning, like this isn't new to you. Like you've been here, done that kind of energy. Maybe you're like an old soul. Maybe you've had a lot of past lives. 747 on the timer as I said that. Yeah, and with the Ten of Swords in reverse, this closure, this ending is nothing we're shedding tears about. Like this is supposed to be more of like a heartbreaking ending from like the depiction of just like the picture of the card. That's what I get from this card. And like with it in reverse, I'm just seeing the flowers. Like we're just growing. You're closing off chapters that you just growed through. There was nothing sad about this. It was just growth. And with the Eight of Cups in reverse, you're on the brink of shift and change. It hasn't like fully, like you're not immersed quite yet in this change. And with the Knight of Swords, it looks like there's a few more highs and lows you're gonna go through, a few more conflicts before we get past what? Before we what? I feel like these cards are before we what? Before we Queen of Pentacles, before we Empress in reverse. You are meant to be seen as this lovely figure and authority that people look up to. You're a really charming individual, and you're a very kind and loyal individual, and with this Queen of Pentacles coming out, you have this like loving maternal energy that you are meant to share with the world. Like you have this extremely comforting maternal energy. And with the Ten of Swords, there's like matching flowers on this card, and that feels really significant with the pink flowers. That might resonate with you in some way, but like a rose or a peony. With the Empress in reverse, luxury, beauty, harmony, abundance, grace. It's what you're not embodying. you like, you're being a maternal figure for others, and you're being caring, and you're like being present in the physical realm, but you're not like, you're being like that loving, caring, glowing energy physically, but spiritually you're not feeling the Empress energy. You're not feeling this like luxurious, bright, beautiful, like in a harmony with the universe, like one with the earth, like fully grounded, like queen, universal energy. You're not in that. But like, why? Because with the Queen of Pentacles, like, you have all the tools, but you're just not, you're not putting it into the 5D. And with the Six of Wands in reverse, that's what's preventing this victory, this triumph for you coming in. You need to start using your talents as teachings for people. And I'm hoping 11:11 on the timer that this resonates with you guys, because I'm realizing that this is resonating with me. This is my tarot journey for you. And I have the Mother Star on the bottom of the card, which was yes, because I was realizing it, and then I looked down, shadow card. The universe was like, this is talking to you too. Because I was like, this feels like it could be talking to me as well. It is. I'm a part of this collective with you guys. Hey. That's so exciting that we're on similar journeys. So it could be something like what I'm doing here, starting a tarot collective. How beautiful. I love when messages come out like that. And with the Queen of Swords and the Lovers jumping out, both blocked, you're holding up this, like, guard toward love. You're scared that the truth might not be what you want to hear, and you're being very protective. But the truth, you know the truth, and you do have a lot of ambition towards your love and towards that future, and it is divinely guided, and you're heavily aware of that. And this love is not only like a partner, this is self-love that I'm talking about. This is familiar and platonic and soul-inspiring love that you know you're ready for, but you're scared of admitting to yourself. And you're feeling a little nervous to call it in. You're feeling like, what if I call it in and I'm not ready? Or, I don't know. The universe divinely guides these things. I don't even know what you're worried about. To be quite frank, it feels like with the spiritual energy I'm getting, like, you've heard of divine timing, and if you haven't, like, the universe makes everything happen in divine timing. Certain things can't happen all the time to give you your perfect outcome, and if you do want that perfect outcome, you have to trust in divine timing with your manifestations. And this love feels part of a manifestation to you. And it feels like you're scared of messing it up. And I'm here to tell you that you can't. You can't mess it up. Like, universe is, like, very much so relaying that in my brain. Like, they can't mess this one up. It's impossible. Like, it's divinely guided. Yeah, no, you just really, you gotta embody it. The Lovers in every area of your life. The Lovers is a card that should bring everyone light and joy into their heart, because it's a reminder of self-love and care and love of your friends and your family. You know when you feel like a pit of joy in your heart, like it's just love energy. Like, the Lovers is that energy. They want you to embody that. And with the Nine of Pentacles here, you feel like you can't sit in the comfort of your accomplishments. You can't, like, sit in the stability and prosperous time that you're in. You're scared you're gonna lose it. Yeah, and with Temperance in reverse, it's because of that lack of balance in your life. You have been struggling to maintain, like, a steady balance in your practices, in your day-to-day, in your emotional well-being. And that lack of balance is what's causing that fear, and what's causing like this like lack of true feelings of happiness, because Nine of Cups, like, this is a card of true, genuine, pure happiness, and that's what you should be feeling. And you can be, like, it's not like a bad thing that you're not. It means that there's more lessons to learn, and that's okay. We're always learning lessons. There's always going to be more lessons to learn. And you're in a time where happiness should be right there, but there's this lack of balance, and you're learning, hey, I need this balance to embody my true happiest form. And with the King of Swords coming in, King and Queen of Swords. So if there is romantic pairing in this future of yours, it is a soulmate, a twin flame. But ambition, power, and influence. You're taking a place of strong, powerful influence in people's lives right now. You may not even know it, but like your friends admire you and look up to you, and so do your family members and the people who see you in class. Like, everyone around you looks up to you in some way, shape, or form. And with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, you're struggling to find some stability financially. It's kind of a random note, but it's just also a thing. You're kind of just a reminder that that's a focus for you, as well as finding balance. Like, you should also work on getting your money up. That was just kind of a side note. But your hermit era is over. You no longer need to hide away for your growth. Now's a really good time with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Like, so much proposal energy, proposal, quest, pride, along with good news and communication. Like, journey, new journey. And you're getting this message from me, and it's a good message for your new journey. What was I saying? I guess the universe doesn't want me to finish that thought. The words escape me. We aren't meant to know. Okay. Four of Swords. Quiet rest recovery. You've been in a state of quiet and rest. You've been in hermit mode. You've been recovering and concealing your energy, and that's great. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have a new prosperous beginning coming towards you. And you're ready for it because you took that time to rest. Because you did that hermit mode, because you did that reflecting, because you put in some Virgo energy and you started perfecting. Virgo, Gemini might be significant, so Sagittarius, Libra. Trying to think, there's so many cards out already. We got more to say? King of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles upright now. You feel like you're not being the most warm-hearted and charismatic and empathetic at the moment. That King of Cups energy is like right there, ready for you. Not quite sure. Queen of Wands. Creativity, leadership, and focus. This is about focus. Okay, I'm understanding. So with the Queen of Wands upright next to the King of Cups, this feels like, especially with the Nine of Pentacles on this, like, this makes sense. Okay, thank you. Clicked. Okay. So for this comfort, for you to feel accomplished and prosperous and, like, be sitting in a place of, like, emotional and, like, physical stability, like, you're in your well-being, you're fine, like, you're doing good, like, you're chilling. In order to feel, like, comforted in your current life and content, we need to be a little less empathetic. I know that sounds bad, like, charismatic, warm-hearted, intuitive. All these traits are about other people. Charismatic, you're like being someone people want to be around. You're like good energy, warm-hearted, people feel cared for by you. Intuitive, like people feel understood by you. Empathetic, like once again, people feel like you can just feel what they're feeling. And that's great that you have those qualities. But right now, we need to put them on the back burner so you can focus on self-improvement. And with this creativity and leadership, that's your focus right now in the Queen of Wands that you're coming into. You need to focus on taking charge of your life and letting your creativity flow and, like, living the best version of your life that you can instead of living for other people. King of Cups energy is really good energy. We love that energy, and you do embody it. Like, that card came out for, like, a very good reason. Also, with the Tower in reverse, as I'm splitting the deck, you are coming to a lot of revelations, like, inner revelations, and you've been doing a lot of healing of your inner child. It feels on your own, like, world-altering revelations that you're coming to. Maybe you've been watching more philosophical or spiritual YouTube videos, or like TikToks and stuff that have, like, made you feel seen and comforted, and made you rethink some toxic thought patterns. And I just want to say those are helping. With the Queen of Cups coming out, there's this magic, love, fun energy you're about to be in once you start embracing taking care of yourself. 2200 on the timer. Yep, the Empress in reverse and Six of Swords. Explore, discovery, moving on. Maybe maybe you're moving. Maybe you're about to buy a house, an apartment. Maybe you're going to be traveling. Whatever it is, maybe just a little solo trip somewhere. Maybe you're just going to be alone for the first time in a while. Really take advantage of that energy because there's a lot that you're going to learn during that time. I know you're bored right now with the Four Cups as a shadow. I know that you're yearning for more, but you're right on the edge. Just continue to take care of yourself. The universe is letting you rest. This is a detour to be thankful for. Start thanking the universe for this time it's giving you instead of hating it. Mother Star came out. Yes. The universe says yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. The Moon. Dreams, intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. Right now, they're trying to teach you. They're trying to help you learn some lessons. Sit outside. Go out late. Sit outside and look at the stars and the moon. Really sit with them. Connect with the earth. I'm seeing the wands that she's flanked with and the trees that are around her and the grassy hills behind them in these night skies in two different ways. Really immerse yourself in nature and the animals. They have pet companions. Really immerse in nature and connect. That would be really, really healing for you right now. And the Three of Cards popped out while I was showing you that. Family, friends, joy, abundance. Family, lean into this time. You are so abundant with the people around you. Lean into your time with them. Fully embrace it, and that'll also be a big part of your happiness journey. Because right now, the only thing that's important right now is making sure you're happy. Focus on making your vessel happy right now. That's what I have to say. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I love you. Goodbye.